This is a story about a kid named Alex that one day decided to go hiking with a bunch of friends. Their friends didn't know it, but Alex was an avid hiker. He started hiking when he was 7 years old with his dad. Well, actually, maybe he started a little before that, but he remembered mostly the hikes that they did starting around 7 years old. And he hiked with him lots of times, and then he started hiking on his own, so he knew a thing or two about hiking. And so he liked to take some tools sometimes he could use in the trail or he could need in the trail. Well, as it turns out, this time one of those tools would come in handy. For there was another group of hikers not too far away that had stopped and had lit a fire to cook some food. But as it turns out, they didn't realize that the fire was not completely out when they started back up their hike. And the wind started picking up and blew some leaves on top of the embers. And because of the wind and the embers, the leaf caught on fire, and then more leaves got there, and it became a bigger fire. And it started blowing sparks that made some of the grasses catch on fire too. And then the grass started making other grass catch on fire. And then twigs, and then finally bigger limbs, and then finally there was, before you know it, a huge raging forest fire. And now, but this took time. So now Alex's hike group and the other group, the group that had created that fire, they were trapped because they couldn't get back to their cars because there was a fire. And suddenly, Alex remembered what he needed to do. He needed to cut a path through the forest outside directly from where they were to the car, but not going through the normal trail because the trail would take him through the fire. And he told everybody, "I think I know a shortcut, follow me." And he knew exactly where to go. But then there was a huge tree blocking the way. And Alex remembered that when he was 7 years old, his dad taught him how to use an axe. And so he pulled his axe, which was one of the tools that he was carrying, and said, "Everybody, step back. I'm going to chop this tree down." And he started hacking at it with a perfect technique. And he remembered exactly what his dad had taught him all those years ago. And everybody was impressed because he was so precise and he was hitting so strong and he wasn't even getting tired. He was able to cut the tree, which opened a path through the forest that was safe from the fire. And they were able to get back. And so, when everybody got back safe to the cars and everybody was thanking Alex, Alex figured, this is a really useful skill to have. And most people don't know how to properly use an axe. I should teach it to others. And so, he started teaching it to his friends. And when his friends learned, they understood how easy it was now that you know the technique and the secret. And so his friends started teaching to other friends. And that became the Alex way to swing an axe, which is being a superhero with it.
Yay.
And that's how Alex became famous. The end.
I knew I would have a story about Alex with the axe.
Why? How did you know?
I was thinking about it.
So you created your reality.
Yes.
You're practicing things and you're doing a great job, baby.
Yes, it's the future.
Yep, you're doing a great job.
Yes. What if my first time telling the future to do something quickly and it actually happened?
Great. So you're getting better at it.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time for going name-name again.
Okay. Long time ago, I used actually real talking to talk to the future, but talking in your mind, it's way easier.
Yeah.
It's just when you think it's kind of hard for me.
Just like swinging the axe, everything takes practice.
Yes.
Good night, Pequeñín.